I'm saying this now. Okay. Kim Fat Transfer Kardashian. She has 3 lanes of the trajectory of the remainder of her career that she's gonna, retire into. She's got about 15 more years, if that. The first one, she's going to lean into being the fitness baddie, especially with all her athleisure that she sells from Alibaba. And she's always trying to sprinkle here and there, oh, look at me working out in my scams. Girl, I just saw a video of her trying to do pull-ups. I'm like, how far is the motherfucking bar from the floor? How far is the bar from the floor? Because ain't no motherfucking way this hoe. I didn't even see any muscle straining. I didn't even see any muscle strain when she was lifting herself up. Like, stop the bullshit. Because everything I do is fucking Facetune and edited anyway. So she's either gonna lean into that, and wind up being like, Suzanne Summers, older workout lady. Woohoo. I mean, she could definitely, she has a lane for that. And that's why everything that she does, of course, we already know is pre-calculated, but it is setting her up for decades. She's not thinking this year, next year. She has her schedule plan, I'm sure, for 3 to 5 years. Everything. Okay. So her mother and, her mother-daughter, or mother-father.
Well, we've told you about the Minimax's great strength benefits, but it's also terrific for shaping, toning, and controlling your weight.
Well, the Minimaxes really work for me. I've been gaining and losing the same 10 pounds for several years. But with the Minimax, I've been able to keep the weight off while working out right here at home. And it's not just me. I was especially touched by the continuing success story of this next Minimax user.
And I think that would definitely be a market. Oh my God, look at you, you're a fitness girl, you're a lawyer, astronaut, you can do it all and suck dick. Then the second career field path that I feel like she has garnering up. The second is, sorry, big jump cut. The second is very, low-hanging fruit. She's gonna find an aristocrat, somebody a part of the fucking, Genovia family somewhere, fucking Istanbul. I mean, pick a place. She's gonna find some little, or maybe a very old man about to croak. She can become the fucking princess of Azkaban and whatever. Low-hanging fruit. Oh yay, now I'm a dick sucker, astronaut, lawyer, and the queen of Sheba. So, pretty low-hanging fruit. She can, do it all now. Ooh, I'm the modern day queen. I'm a real life queen. You have Queen Bee. I'm a real queen. You see my crown, mom, right? Isn't it cute? And then lastly, but certainly not least, let me preface this by saying allegedly, because we know how y'all like to get people, canceled and their bank account swiped. Shout out to Kanye. So I have my own conspiracy theory. No one can believe me, but I will pull up the receipts if needed, because there's motherfucking definite photo proof out there. I think Miss Kim's a princess. I think that one of these days, one of these years, one of these moments in time and space that we call Earth, she will have a lesbian scandal. Now, I'm not trying to side-eye her and, Miss Sarah Pussyson. I'm not trying to side-eye their, newfound connection or whatever, their best friendship. Go best friend, we killing them. But all I will say is it would not surprise me, not only because of how I feel her demeanor is, and no, you can't, necessarily say someone's sexuality based on their demeanor, but we still have a gaydar, right? Like, let's stop the bullshit and bring the old gays back. Let's bring the old gays back who, they know the T. They know how to dot the I's, and they not finna sugarcoat no motherfucking words, bitch. You ever been to a drag queen show? Oh, okay then. Sorry, I have to go off on a tangent, but I just feel like that bitch is gay. So it would low-key be a gag if she came out gay with Sarah Pussyson. Or just in general. And also, I feel like that dynamic for her, especially approaching, being middle-aged, no tea, no shade. But she is a classic, sociopathic narcissist. She is a sociopathic narcissist, sponsored by Kris Jenner.
Hola, me llamo Chris.
When a woman has the ego of a man, it is world-destroying. Fuck world building, okay? So that ego boost that it would give her, just to have a bitch on her private jet. Oh my God, her cashmere seats! And, a bitch, let alone never been on a private jet, you don't own one. Do you know the ego boost and how much that would have her coochie quivering? Because that's all that bitch lives for is, to be told she's the best. Oh my God, no one's ever breathed like you. They never breathed, blinked, fart, shit.
There's no one like Kim. There's really not. She has not a generous spirit, the most generous spirit. And she cares about sentimental things and memories and moments. And she does all of this while doing everything else in her life.
And you're like, where can I escape to that will give me the feeling of what I used to be in my glory years? Another bitch. A nigga not gonna do that, especially unless you get a young man. But I don't see a young guy for her because she already did that with Pete Davidson. So she might have some on the side, when she wakes up in the middle of the night as a midnight snack. But who's really gonna give her that? There's something about a woman pouring into you and giving you that feminine boost. If that makes sense. It's not just about being gay and, being with, liking women or whatever. I'm just talking about women in general. When a woman gives you a boost, just like, the girls say, oh, I post for the girlies, they post that meme. When a woman gives you that feminine boost, when you have the reciprocal energy from someone who also gets it, there's no other feeling like it. But then add into the mix, there may be, some romantic or whatever feelings where it's just different, something you never felt before. I can literally picture her saying all this bullshit, mushmouth bullshit in the confessionals. It's just something that I've never experienced, and it's just like on a whole nother deeper level of connection than I have ever had with anyone, but especially a man. It's just different because we're women and we're strong women. See, she's not just going to be in a regular, woman love woman relationship. She is going to be the next Ellen DeGeneres. And they'll let that bitch get a talk show. I'm telling y'all, this motherfucking, this acting shit, that is own is another separate category of where she could go and, move the rest of her career into her retirement. It'll be like Steven Seagal having, 50 movies a year and on this and that TV show on A&E you never fucking heard of that's on its 12th season. Like, But if not, if we are, so blessed to not fucking have to deal with that agony, then those three other scenarios in life path trajectories, okay, we have the Instagram fitness baddie, we have Mrs. Kim's a princess. If you know, you know. That's a slight jab. Shout out to all the lawyer investigators who go through the public docs and see what the fuck is really going on with all these people in their business endeavors. At Lou Taylor, at Britney Spears. And then lastly, but not leastly, my own personal belief, allegedly, the lesbian lover relationship. I'm telling you, that bitch, all she gotta do is get a talk show and get with Sarah Pussyson. She will be the next Ellen. So, I mean, if the world is still even fucking here for us to see that. But yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Asked me the other day if I could come over and hold her while she fell asleep. She